Today I am here with Marina D'Souza, who is the founder of Procast and not just Procast, Marina Pearl Business Centre, which is where we are today. Thanks for having us, Marina.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm really excited.
I'm so happy for you to come here and take those extra initiatives.
Thank you. And I just want to start off by talking about, and you said this to us before we came in, you've got some new features, right? So you've just redesigned your logo, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
And you've got it up on the wall and it looks fantastic.
Hope so.
So here we are. Tell us more about the space that we've got here. This is a business centre.
Yes.
And not only do you have multiple business centres, you also have podcast studios, one of which is here as well that we'll take a look at shortly.
Yeah.
But show us around, before we get into the nitty-gritty of what brought you here, what led you to do this, show us around what we've got here, because you work with a lot of businesses across Dubai.
Yeah. So this is my 5th business centre in the region. Fifth business center, and that's why it has my name on it as well. That's about the logo and the naming purposes. This has always been my passion project, and I've always, from the day I have come to Dubai, I've always worked in Business Bay, and one day I wanted an office either in Business Bay or Sheikh Zayed Road. The traffic of Business Bay is not in my favor, so Sheikh Zayed was the next option. So this has been my passion project, and that's how you see it. That's why my name is over here. We have this amazing reception. And another thing is I always wanted to have a coffee shop in my center. And I never had the guts to start it by myself. That's why we partnered with Kasky. And they did an amazing job by putting up their stall. And we all love their brownies.
We do all love their brownies. And I have to say as well, I think since the last time that I've been here, you've added in sort of like the extra background.
Yes.
Well. So I think it's a fantastic idea that you've got not only just any old cafe, you've got Kasky in one of your business centres.
Yes, and that's an amazing collaboration that came along the way. About the entire space over here, we have this beautiful waiting area. We did collaborate with Sheen, and we have done the entire concept of co-working and the podcast studio together. That again added more element to the entire premises. We do love working with artists, so I have made sure my friend Ranjisha's arts are over here. So whenever people visit our space, they do end up looking at her art. And that's a small conversation that we start.
This is touch of London.
Yes. It's a girl who is dreaming of achieving everything in life.
Like you.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Just like us.
Us.
Just like us.
So we've got these wonderfully welcoming, bright, welcoming space, if you like, into a co-working space and the podcast studio itself. Let's have a little look. But before we do, I want to talk a little bit more about your avocado.
Oh my God.
So tell us about
So, cute things are my weaknesses. And if you have a cute product, I don't know what the cost is, I might end up buying it. So, and once I buy it, I might even be inspired to take it as a business. So, this avocado bottle came to me somewhere last year. And I first picked it up for myself. Then I picked it up as gifts to give them. And then it only kept growing on me. That's where Procast enters into the trading business. And this is our first product. That's the flask. It's a flask?
It's a flask.
It's a flask.
I didn't
Just
know that.
for your one-time drink, maybe a coffee, maybe a tea, maybe some cold drink, or you can mix whatever you want. And it is in this cute little bottle. It has a handle as well, so you can even hang it in your bag and use it as a cute little accessory. So looking forward for people to admire it and have them. Like whoever I have gifted or someone who has bought it, instead of using the bottle, they have kept it as a showpiece in their house.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, you need to use it. They're like, it's so cute. They do not want to use it. So they better buy the second bottle so they can start using it as well. And it stays hot, like the water stays hot for good 12 hours.
Okay.
And the cold, however, the flask works.
And so where can people buy these? In here, for example, or
So
anywhere?
all my business centers have it. And Twiga is very famous in our community.
Twiga.
They can get in touch with.
in a minute.
Yeah. And apart from that, DM us on our Instagram. We are still figuring out how to go online with the product, and most probably by the end of this year, all that also will get sorted. And we might have many more cute products.
Oh, there's a whole line of them coming.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, so I did not realize they were cups.
Yeah.
This is great. Or flasks.
Yeah.
So
the next time you do your game, you can put my bottle in there.
could do.
Yeah.
You'll see that in there.
Yeah, good.
Okay, let's start our tour. So when somebody comes here, we've got multiple different, it's actually a really big space. So let's start with here, shall we?
So this is our pantry, and this is where all our ice breaking can start for our clients, for our employees, for me, myself. Again, this is a wonderful place for people to, when they are working and they want some time off, this is the place for them.
Yes.
And it is equipped. You have your fridge, you have your water dispenser, tea, coffee, everything is provided. When you take a office space with us, all this comes included. So you just come with your laptop and a Kareem and a Noon app to order your food, but everything else is sorted out for you.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like people that do come and use your co-working space, do you have like what is it like a mixture of like business owners, founders? Like, do you like what? Who is your target audience?
So my target audience are business owners, and especially if they are Dubai Economic Department trade license owners, because we cater to them. They have been the clients that we have been working with since last 7 years in business, and we have this beautiful space that we can help them out with, whether it is their license renewals, whether it is their employees having their visas to be sorted, everything can be taken care from here. Apart from that, now that we have evolved ourselves and single owners like founders or people who want to work from anywhere, they are also most welcome. And the same space, if you see, it can convert into an event space, a networking space. People come and do their team meetings because now work from home culture is very common. So once in a month or once in a week, if the team wants to come and have their meetings over here, they can use that space too.
Okay, and that's well, we've used this space. We had this space. Back in January for a workshop with Airbnb, and it was perfect.
We do even have a stage right in front. When we will be going there, we will show you that.
We'll have a little look. Now, before we carry on, I just want to introduce Twiga to the mix. Okay, so we've got Twiga with us as well now. Twiga is very heavily involved in the business. Welcome, Twiga.
Thank you for having me, Katherine.
Thank you. It's going to take a while, isn't it? Thanks very much. Tell us more about your role, Twiga, because you've been by Marina's side for, well, you can tell us how long you've been by Marina's side for and what your role is within the Procast and developing the business centres as well.
So I've been with Marina for good 3 years. It's been a good, amazing journey. You know, when I joined in, I didn't know anything about the Dubai market or absolutely nothing. But being with Marina, it has, been a guiding thing for me specifically. Everything that I've learned about Dubai is mainly from Marina, I would say. Okay, and in terms of role, definitely I manage the co-working space. I branched out. Earlier I was managing the events and co-working, etc. here, but now I branched out into the podcast. So I manage the entire operations for the podcast. So anybody, if you hear just the word podcast or a studio, I'm
Twiga
the person.
Is the name.
Amazing, Twiga. And well, this is it. Like when we had our Short Stay Circle podcast last month. And we took over your studio for the whole day, which we were very grateful for. Thank you. You were fantastic, and you held our hands through all of it, and then we got the editing back, and it was great. So I know that you're heavily involved in this business, and it's a pleasure.
Like I tell the world about this, my name is there on the trade license for someone's name to be there. But this business is something Twiga takes care of it from A to Z.
Yeah, you can see that.
And I'm lucky to have her in my team.
Thanks, Twiga.
Thank you so much.
We're going to have a look now at the podcast studio. Yeah?
I think that's something Twiga should take it.
There you go. Give us a tour.
Okay, come on in. So here,
Me too.
thank you so much. So we have designed everything out here, right from the furniture to the curtains to everything, each and everything. Okay, so we have two setups. One is the green, where it's more like cozy, and you can have even corporate conversations, anything. We can accommodate up to 4 people out here. And on the other side, we have the pink setup, more feminine. So you have like girls can have their candid conversations, etc. here. So yeah, and then we take care of everything.
That's great. Thank you, Twiga. And I was just wondering, like, in terms of, do you have people that just book this out separately? Do you have people that come and use the co-working space and the podcast studio at the same time? Like, so if someone's watching this and they think, I need to film a podcast, what steps do they need to take to be able to do that?
So yeah, in terms of booking the podcast, they just need to give me a call. That's it. Okay, I take care of everything. I understand their business and things like that. They don't need to book a co-working separately. They can only book a podcast as well. Or we have even packages for co-working as well as podcasts. So both of them works.
Fantastic, thank you. And if we've got, what should we do? We've got lots of Short Stay Circle members as well. They can find your details in the WhatsApp group and on the directory as well to get in touch.
Absolutely.
So what I think we need to do now, Marina, is have a bit of a chat.
Okay.
And hear more about you and what led you into this world of business centres, podcasts, videography, photography, everything. Let's hear more about your journey.
Okay.
Take
You
a seat.
first.
Thank you. Okay, so Marina, so you talked about the fact that this is your 5th business centre, but your story is somewhat incredible. So let's rewind back past these 5 business centres. And tell us a story about what led you to Dubai in the first place.
So Dubai in the first place was marriage. I got married to a guy who is from Dubai. And that's how things changed for me. And I landed in this land of opportunities. And the second thing that happened with me is while I was looking for a job back in 2014, real estate was the only company that I was getting interviewed at. Or any other company, if I was getting interviewed at, they were saying tada bye-bye to me.
Oh, really?
So that's how real estate came in my life. And from there on, no looking back. And somewhere down the line, I only was stuck to real estate. And just not real estate, I was stuck to commercial real estate. I tried residential, failed miserably. I tried becoming a real estate agent, failed miserably. But something that kept me going was the commercial space and how I like to deal with landlords and the tenants. That kept growing over the years. So back in 2019, when I started my first company, which was a business setup company, by the way, that gave me a boost of I have people who trust me, who trust my guidance. And from there on, I got the confidence of starting my own company. I was contemplating a lot. Should I not? Because back then, it was not this easy to start. You need to have a local partner on board. You need to have your heavy investments up front. And every day is a struggle, right? We are trying to figure it out. Or are we going back to India? Maybe we are moving. We are not going to be staying back in Dubai. So all that thoughts kept running. But one thing I was always sure of, one day I will be starting my own business. And that's exactly what happened in 2019 for me.
So you arrived in 2014.
Yeah.
By 2019, you set up your own business.
Yes.
Your first business was in business setup.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it about business setup that appealed to you?
So while I was working for other people in the commercial business center spaces, they always came to us for an office space. But at the same time, they had a lot of documentation issues. And that's where I saw the gap in the market. When they are coming to me for their office requirements, why don't we provide them the solution of taking care of their documents as well? So the client really has to deal with one person. Because back then the business setup companies were only doing business setup and we were only doing real estate. So we were not collaborating or merging in, right? But that's where I saw the gap, and that somewhere gave me a push that this could be a starting point rather than having a heavy investment in a business center.
So really and truly, like, you have, from 2019 to now, you've got multiple businesses across Dubai. And your business startup or your business support thread still is intertwined and runs across everything. To even till now. And we have people that sit within the short stay space here who might be looking for visa renewal or might be looking for trade license support. So they can come to you.
Absolutely.
To help with that.
Especially when it comes to trade license support. That is when they should definitely contact us, and we can give them the most suitable economical option available. Because not every trade license can work in a business center, and not every trade license can only work in an independent office space. Why commercial real estate? Because I have seen over the period of time, like, commercial real estate takes a huge investment upfront. I'm talking, this is back in 2016, 17, 18, while I was doing real estate, commercial real estate. A lot of huge capital goes into paying the security deposit, paying the rental amount, and a lot of trade license, paying your local sponsors. So your business is heavy on investment in the beginning. Then over the period of 6 months to 8 months, people don't have enough cash flow to really run the business. And that was the gap that we found, and that's where business center as a business also evolved a lot.
I can see that. So you've got 5 business centres. We're obviously just on Sheikh Zayed Road now. Where are your other business centres that you've got?
So there's a little bit of story. I was always a Business Bay girl. Like, I know all the towers in Business Bay back then, and I used to figure out, I knew if people would say this is the unit number, I knew the floor plan and everything, like, in my head, because that many viewings I was doing or looking at properties. But when I started my first project, I got it in Garud, which is very close to Airport Terminal 1. And I was like, am I happy with it? Am I not happy with it? But at the same time, COVID was blessing in disguise for me.
Really?
2 things happened during COVID. I started my company in 2019 December, made my husband resign his job. And 2020, you saw the miracle that happened, right?
Wow, okay.
And I was like, oh my God, did I make up a wrong decision of starting a company now? And then you have the family pressure. And I've made my husband leave his job. That is another pressure. But somehow 2020 was a blessing. A lot of people were trying to figure out because they were losing jobs, or they were forced to come into entrepreneurship or save their residency in the country. That's where a lot of company formations happened for us. From there, 2021, real estate did play a very important role. So the prices in the real estate were corrected. Many people were leaving big offices. So there were a lot of inventory that was available, and another good opportunity for me to grab a first project. So Garud has been my first project, and it's very close to my heart because I have literally done everything in that business center. Like, even whether it is sitting in the reception, whether it is cleaning, whether it is taking care of the clients. And I've told myself, I'm not the founder. I'm just the salesperson renting it out offices for someone else. So this is the best I can do in terms of rent. When they come to know the founder, there's a little bit of more negotiation that comes into picture. So back in 2021, there has been crazy days, late nights, but they are all good memories now.
I'm sure they are now.
I'm
sure they are now. I want to hear more about this. Let's take a step outside and have a little look around, because I want to dig a little bit deeper into what you were talking about there, Marina. So you have gone through quite some journey
Yeah.
to get to where you are now, and your energy is contagious. You know, you have incredible energy, but I know that you're a very shrewd businesswoman as well. What challenges would you say you faced in not only getting your first business through COVID successfully, which you did, setting up more businesses and getting to where you are now?
I think two things that I have always looked into is when an opportunity comes or when a situation comes, accept it and go forward. Don't sit and complain. It's not, I have also sat and complained and cried and like, what is this wrong decision that I've taken in my life? I've done all of that, but at the same time, accepting that this is the situation I am in right now and it's time for me to pivot.
Yeah.
And that is where the real game worked out for me. And that's something I've done. I've done it back then and I'm doing it now also. Changing and pivoting to where the industry is moving ahead.
Do you find that's a really strong mindset to have, to be able to embrace, or not even, maybe embrace the challenges, to embrace like something that perhaps hasn't gone to plan and to spin it into a positive? Is that something that you found easier
No.
as time goes on, or is it something that you still find quite, you said no, that
I think there came a time in my life I was like, I am done. I had branch number 1, I had branch number 2, and I was like, that's it. I'm not expanding. I'm just going to manage this too. I had a limiting belief. I was like, this is it. This managing this thing with a limited number of people is good enough for me. That was a mindset that I had, but I had to work towards it. And that's where meeting people, meeting founders, business consultants, coaches really helped me. And I took that step out. I had everything. I had my own business. I had clients walking in because Dobizil and Bayut were really helping me out back then, today, always. For my business is not that I need to go and look for clients. Clients come to us because it's a need kind of a business. It's a pull marketing, right? But over a period of time, I was like tired. I was like, is this it? This is what business looks like? That's a question I asked myself. And then I started going out and meeting more people, understanding how people are doing business around. And that's where my brain limiting belief came to a standstill.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I want to explore this.
Was there like a particular turning point for you then? So you'd obviously recognised that you needed to do something and you started to step out and started to meet other people from business owners and what have you. Is there a particular turning point that you remember that kind of got you out of that limiting mindset to then opening another business and continuing to open more?
I think what happened is just me stepping out of my comfort zone. That itself played a very big role. I started taking coaching at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
And I think first thing to listen to someone on a Monday morning changed the name of the game for me.
And how did you find the coach? Just so curious.
So I would like to give credit now.
Yeah.
I think one of my tenant from my business center told me, why don't you come for a master class?
Okay.
It's called the Oxygen Mastermind. I went for a session. I saw people were sitting, people were talking. There were 15, 20 business owners just exchanging ideas and numbers and everything. And I was not happy with the circle. But one thing I understood that, if I can afford to pay that coach, and it was, mind you,
a lot of money.
in my way, it was a very expensive investment I did back then. But I think that was one of the very good investments I did back then.
Yeah.
His name is Munir Samdani.
Okay.
I did like 6 months of coaching with him. And in that 6 months, there was a mind shift that whatever I needed, it did come through for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the turning point then.
That was the turning
That got you to where you are today.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So let's have a look. So give us a bit more of a tour of what we've got here. So we've got this space here.
Yeah. So this is your casual come and work kind of a space. This is where you will be sitting with a friend and or a potential business collaboration and discussing those bright new ideas. This is that corner. I even have a mirror corner, which is the selfie corner over here. Or sometimes, you know, what I really do is go off to sleep.
Twiga, this is where you find Marina, right?
Yeah. This is what I really love to do in this corner. And I like journaling. I like putting up vision boards. And last year, I wanted to be on a stage. I didn't get to be on a stage, but I built my own stage. And that's why we have a stage as well over here.
You've been on this stage?
Yeah, multiple times.
Multiple
times. Yeah, so that's from here. When you look at everything, it's an amazing big space, and lot of people have come into this space. Lot of new people, many people, when they come to this space, they see the positive energy that the space has. And I believe me as a founder putting in that energy, and people who walk into the premises bringing in their good vibes is what makes this place a wonderful place.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It feels like a nice little safe bubble.
Yeah.
When you know that Sheikh Zayed Road is literally just there.
Yeah.
And there's like lots going on outside. It just feels like a nice,
Yeah.
calm space.
Yeah. You can have a seat here and just mind your own business, do your presentations or do your calls. There's a pod over there.
Oh yes.
Right at the corner.
I've used
so if
this
you
pod.
Yeah?
I've used it. Yeah.
So you can have your phone calls taken care, or your Zoom meetings, your Google Meets can be taken care over there.
Amazing. And then we've got just this little bit down here.
Yes. So this is the cute vanity that we have done. I never thought I would be doing this. So credit for all this goes to Sheen, by the way, because she's the one who has chosen colors, and she's like, oh, this might look good over here and things like that. And Sakina, who has been our interior designer for this amazing space.
Wow.
And this is the conference room.
I've used this as well.
Yeah. This is where you close big deals. Yeah. You show your presentation, you close some big deals. I'm going to be closing a lot of real estate deals because we need to.
So can people rent this space out?
Yes, you can just rent this space out. This space is good for 6 people, but if you want me to add more chairs, that also can be taken care of.
Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So Marina, you've mentioned there's quite a few people.
Yeah.
Quite a few names that you've mentioned already. How many people sit within your team across all businesses? So
my entire team, I have a team of 25 people.
Wow.
Including Procast and my business centers.
Okay.
I don't talk to the entire team.
Okay.
Yes, here and there, definitely. But I have my A people.
Yeah.
Like Twiga is one of them for Procast.
Yeah.
I have someone for the business center. I have someone who exclusively looks for new properties every time we want to do investments. So there are those A-line people who take care of the things for me, and then they manage the other.
So when you're recruiting, when you're looking for your A team, or when you were looking for your A team, what qualities did you look for? What were important to you?
So I like to have lots of lunches and lots of dinners with my A team.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that is where
they need to have an appetite.
Yeah, they need to. If they are not foodie, they are not in my A team.
They are not even making the shortlist.
No. And if they are not eating spicy food, I can still manage.
Okay.
But if they eat spicy food, that's add on.
Extra tips.
Yeah. And just not that. I think I'm a very vibe person. If you vibe with me, you're there for life. And if you don't vibe with me, after the next 1 hour, it's a tata bye-bye.
Yeah. So how did you find, let's take Twiga. She's hiding.
So
how did you find Twiga?
So Twiga is your
unicorn.
Yeah. We both did our colleging together.
Okay.
And she moved to Dubai after she got married. Several years after I got married.
Okay.
And then she decided to work from home. But then, once in a while when she decides to meet me, because, she's working from home, like, no, I can't talk to this girl. She decided to come on board with me. And from there on, I think I knew Twiga in a very different way before. But once she started working, And the way she starts taking control over things, I was like, this is one of my best hires.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So Rishan is over there. He's hiding. He's not a camera-friendly person, but he's
But he's
also
here.
yeah. He's also someone who's been there with me since 2019.
I really?
Yeah.
2019?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's someone who has come with me to those buildings. When there are no lifts in those buildings, you need to walk the stairs to do the viewings, check the property without diva, without electricity.
Wow.
So all those R&D, talking to the landlords, he's the guy. So if you guys have a property that you want me to rent it out, talk to him.
And I think that it says a lot that you've got
Yeah.
people that have stood by you
Yeah,
for this amount of time, especially in such a transient city.
yeah, yeah.
That says a lot.
Yes.
That really does.
So I did have people who have left me, and I feel bad, okay, when people leave, because we put in so much energy, they put in so much energy. So I would never want my team to leave until and unless it's a medical reasons or they are changing the country altogether and things like that. But if you're trying to change a job because you're getting a better paycheck over there and you think that that company is not going to have the same stress that my company has, you are somewhere wrong. Because once you start working and once you start vibing, problems are always going to be there, but you talking out that problem out loud can bring in the solution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks, Twiga. Thank you. Thanks, Marina. Okay. Is there anywhere else you'd like to
Yeah,
show
I want
us?
to show you my blue sofa because it was
Oh, yes.
very difficult to get to this premises.
new?
No, it has been there.
Has it always
It has
been
a story of its own.
I want to know the story
Oh my
of this
God.
sofa. It's very. I don't think I've ever seen a sofa like this before.
So when we have to buy furniture, that's another very interesting topic, All the business centers, we need to buy a lot of furniture. There are a lot of Dragon Mart trips and I don't know what all trips that we might have taken. We had found a very cozy sofa over here and the sofa did reach our service lift, but that sofa never entered our service lift.
I've been in that service lift. Yeah, I know. I can see.
Yeah, and we had to, luckily that person was ready to take the sofa back. Okay. Then we went again for a second trip.
Okay.
And that's where we bought this sofa.
Okay, can
And mind you, even this sofa did not fit in that lift.
No, it's very big. It's also quite unusual, isn't it? I like
it. But we were comfortable and we wanted to, people can just sit, sleep.
So if you're not in
keep
that
your
corner,
laptop
Marina,
and
if
work.
you're not in the corner, you're here.
Yeah. For that, I need to be in this business center, That's the biggest factor. So what did we do? We removed this portion completely, broke the sofa.
Oh, wow.
And then we bought it back.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow, the things you do.
It was
right?
stressful.
can
I didn't
imagine.
do all the stress work. My team did, but I can.
You felt the stress for
yes,
your team.
I did. I did. Yeah.
Amazing,
So
I
that
love
was the story of this amazing blue sofa,
That's very comfortable.
which I see hardly people using it.
Well,
So I need to come and sleep over here.
They will now. We'll make sure that people do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about
Amazing.
it.
Oh, well, Marina, I'm going to go back and say, it is such a pleasure to hear your story, to hear how you and Twiga even met, 'cause I didn't know that story, but also just your energy, like I said, is just so contagious. You have such a beautiful soul. Thank you for sharing and inviting us here today to learn more about you, your 5+ business centres. And we are thrilled to have you as well as part of Sheikh Zayed Road.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to seeing more of these amazing apartments and make a nice ecosystem around it in the short stay circle in the coming years.
Amazing.
And you have built in, I think, niche down market is what I would say, and community is something that is needed in today's day and time. So you're doing an amazing job as well, Katherine.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Cool.